All right, welcome race fans here to a Wednesday night. Yes, Wednesday night. Don't look at your calendar as we are here with Sim Racing Unleashed, as it is not Sunday, it is Wednesday. That is correct. We are here with Sim Racing Unleashed here at Pocono Raceway here in their truck series, as we will be broadcasting their stuff on Wednesday nights for the next 3 weeks here, and hopefully in the future more Wednesday nights to finish off their truck season. So welcome everybody here tonight at Freaky Fast Broadcasting, as I'm proud and happy to bring up my colleague tonight, Zach Hall, as we are going to be calling all the action here tonight at Pocono Raceway. How you doing there, Zach?
Oh man, I'm excited. Robert here to be again back at the Sim Racing Unleashed group here at Pocono, man. This is going to be fun. Our first truck series race with these guys. It's really cool to see. We got this great group of guys to broadcast on Wednesdays, and I am excited.
That is correct. I just said in the beginning of the stream here, Zach, everybody please do not look at the calendar. It is not Sunday. It is Wednesday, so let's not get confused. So, yes, we here are with the, Sim Racing Unleashed here at Pocono, and man, they're going to be taking on the tricky triangle here tonight. New surface, new layout, trucks. What are we looking for here tonight at Pocono Raceway there, Zach?
Well, this package of this truck lately has really been much of a draft package. A lot of drag on these things, and being able to follow someone will really help speed you up. I think that's one thing we'll see these guys not really break away from each other too much. And due to tonight, really with the fuel loads, which I'm trying to look here, and I got actual information that we are 25 to 35 laps on fuel. So on the far end of the spectrum is 35 laps, and so that's going to be interesting to see. With a 35 lap run, will these guys really ever even break away from each other? I really don't expect too much breakaway, but at the same time, you never know here at Pocono. Sometimes on that long run, this place can eat the tires off. It's a 2.5 miler, very long track. So, one lap around this place is very abusive to the tires, and you got 3 tricky turns that just really are completely different from each other. You got turn 1 with all the banking, turn 2 with the fast, little short, acute turn that's, with a little bit of banking, and then you got the flat turn 3.
Yeah, well, what about turn 4, though?
No, it's missing. I think they left that one out.
Oh, idiots. They forgot turn 4.
Well, you can't call them idiots, Robert. This is a home track, man. This is where you were born and bred.
That's true. You don't want to get me on a roll. I've been on this track in real life, man.
I was about to say, yeah, you got experience here.
Yeah, it's it's crazy. That's all I can say. If you haven't experienced, please go do so, because I can't preach it enough, man. It's wow. It's just wow. Now I feel like I want to go race now. I feel like I want to go out, hop in. I don't give a crap what kind of vehicle it is. Just put me in something and make me go in circles.
Now, I got a question for you there.
All right, sir.
Did that happen when you did the laps runner? Was that after the repave or before the repave?
Before.
Okay, that's what I thought. So you got the old bumpy, crazy Pocono.
Yeah, going down into turn 1. But again, to be honest with you, at 188 miles per hour, 180, whatever we did going down into turn 1, being strapped into the car so tight, and the speed that we were carrying, I felt some of the bumps, but maybe I wasn't paying attention because all the excitement,
right.
Like my brain wasn't there. So my brain doesn't remember the bumps. You know what I mean? I don't remember. I just remember going down and coming out of turn 1 and looking at all the trees and on down the back stretch there going into turn 2 of all the trees and the bushes and everything. And I was like, wow, that's beautiful. And then before I even knew it, they were behind me. I mean, it was so fast. I was like, oh, hey, wow, that was cool. One of those deals.
What was your favorite corner?
What was my favorite corner going in? My favorite corner was going into turn 1. My scariest corner going in was turn 2, because when we went into that little short shoot, I said, holy freaking crap, are we even going to make it?
Yeah, that's awesome, man. I would love to take a ride around this place. I bet it's very wild. It's a unique track. I mean, the front straightaway here is so long. Like, you feel like you're on it forever. So it's really, really cool.
Yep, and I stood on pit road at pit stall number 2. So that's where I actually met a guy that works for NASCAR, and actually does iRacing. So that's how we had that sponsorship. Literally, you met him as my Google.
Right.
Google didn't understand it. Just hold on a minute. What in the world?
Google. We weren't asking.
I wasn't even asking a question. I don't think I was.
No,
Did I ask
stop saying that? Because my phone's somewhere around here, and it's probably gonna start talking to me too.
Boy,
we've got qualifying complete here for our 100-lap race, and we can head on to the grid if you want to, Robert. Here.
That's right, sir. We will bring up the Freaky Fast and Sim Racing starting grid here tonight at Pocono.
Awesome grid we have here tonight. Starting on that pole is Mark Whitley in the 77 machine. Alongside him, starting second is Hunter Hayward in the 21. Third will go to Steven Stympian. Fourth, Mr. Brandon Colley. Fifth, Stephen Leffler. Sixth is Bradley Delph. Seventh goes to Braden Caress. Eighth place is David Neese, followed by ninth, Todd Neese. 10th is Robert Cheswick. 11th goes to Dave Bush. 12th, Paul Regney. 13th, Jason Adams. 14th is Brandon Hartwell. 15th will go to Michael Butler. In the 16th position, we got Gomez. And then 17th, you got Cedric Hunter. 18th, Dave Acacia. 19th is Nicholas Lomby. 20th, James Small. And rounding out the field here tonight in the 21st position is John Henderson.
All right, that's going to be your starting grid. The 21 trucks are going to be out here for 100 laps here at Pocono Raceway. So I'd like to say everybody out on Facebook and YouTube, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on Facebook, and same on YouTube. If you don't mind, we do much appreciate it, and hopefully you enjoyed tonight's action and the calling here from Zach Hall and Robert A. Moyer up here in the booth here tonight with you gentlemen and ladies. So all right, let's do what Lee always asks me. Let's get freaky nuts, freaky crazy, and freaky fast. See, I can remember it when I don't have to actually think about it.
It just flows off the tongue.
It does. Like, it does. And then when he asks me that question, I feel stupid.
Hey, we all feel stupid sometimes. That's right. So it's easy to do when your brain just can't get together and you have a big old brain fart, as I like to call.
I have them a lot. It's a Bobby syndrome problem. But all right, hey, it's good to see a lot of World Series of Sim Racing League drivers out here tonight, migrating over, like Lee Tidwell likes to say. So this is awesome stuff to see. Two leagues coming together and getting some freaky action going on here, man.
That's for sure, Robert. We're about to head to the green flag here. These guys pace on the short shoot from turn 2 to turn 3. Now, I got one thing, Robert. Can you get my camera up?
And can I? Oh, that's right. All right. Well, I'm going to hand this over to Zachary or Zach. Oh, I haven't called you that forever. I do apologize. I am going to hand it over to Zach Hall. Yeah, well, I don't call you that. Zach Hall, as I get everything else ready for the stream here, as we are green here at Pocono Raceway here with Sim Racing Unleashed.
Yes, we are. Green flag is out. Look at them, 2 by 2 down the front straightaway, pushing hard here. You're going to see that all night, everybody, as you see these guys go down into turn 1 at 170 mile an hour, and that's just on a restart. We'll see up to 180 as they get these things wound up. We'll see Mark Whitley slide up the racetrack. They're in that first position. He's going to hold them off, and they're going to fan out down the long shoot, down to turn 2, the trickiest corners in all of NASCAR. Wow, look at him go through the tunnel turn there. We're looking back at Todd Neese and that number 1 machine, looking good with the flames on the truck, going down the short chute down to turn 3. We've got a little smoke ahead. I think that's a blinking car, so no worries there. Oh, and the 6 of Robert Cheswick hard into the outside wall. I don't think that's going to be a caution. He's gonna handle that thing, get it back going. But man, an unfortunate start for Robert Cheswick as he's fell back to the 20th position now. And we're looking at him as he tries to get that 6 machine back wound up. because unfortunate start for that 6 truck is very, very tough. As now we pop up to Brady Rest at 91. He's ahead of Dave Bush in the 50. You're going to see a lot of times guys going way down low to break that draft. The draft is huge here tonight. That's something we're going to see. With now we're looking at Bradley Delph there in the 6th position with Dave Bush there running 7th, going through the tunnel turn.
That is correct. Yeah, that's a shame there for the 6th. As that wasn't a good start for him. But their trucks, are they the same as their Cup cars? How many fast repairs do they have?
They have one. Yep.
One.
Yep.
Okay.
Just like the Cups.
All right.
Yep.
Just like
Everything
the Cups. Okay.
similar.
I just want to make sure this is the first night calling these guys here at, in the truck. So I just want to make sure I get all the information right out there for the fans.
Definitely want to get that right, Robert.
Now.
Look at Mark Whitley and that 77 leading this race. He's got the 21 there of Hunter Hayward. You're going to see him. Look at him snaking down the down the straightaway.
Love it.
That is breaking the draft right there.
Love it. That's one thing I love about Pocono, Zach, is how when you go down there coming out of turn, these cars, or even out of 3 too, these long straights, you'll see them snaking left and right, and sometimes on a restart, you'll see them fan out like that, and it just beautiful, beautiful pictures of NASCAR itself.
Yeah.
Seeing them fan out all over the track, I just love it. But we do got a big breakaway here, like you're saying here. We got Hunter, Mark Whitley, Brandon Colley out there, our other co-announcer on other nights. He's out here running 3rd, but Bradley now just moved up their 4th position there, Zach, but they're 2 seconds behind already. So how did these how do these guys break out so far though?
Yeah, I really like to put that down to maybe these guys battling right here. You can see the 14 on the inside, but look, the 72 gets clear. There's Steven Leffler to go up in the 4th, and also Steven Stimpian there in 5th place. So, yeah, these guys are battling, but also, I mean, just from the people in that area, I know Stimp, just from watching him, most times, he's a very methodical driver and likes to save his stuff. Doesn't like to burn it up.
Mm-hmm.
And this track is a place where you can eat the tires off, like I've said. It's very long. 2.5 miles is putting a lot of pressure on them tires. And there's 3 different turns, and they're all completely different. So you really can burn that right front tire off here, and then you struggle. This is a place where if you it's so many turns, and wow, you can even see Cedric Hunter. He's starting to make his way through the field. I think he started 17th. He's up to 8 almost. So big movers so far in this race, but definitely can burn the tires up too. That's the thing. I think we're going to see at some point these guys start to pull that lead pack in, as that lead pack is all on top of each other now too. They're dicing left and right. Everybody is there, as this track can really put on a show, man.
That is correct. All right, and now we are fixed on YouTube side of thing, on chat there, Zach. Facebook
Awesome.
and YouTube now can interact. I always have to reset it for some reason. It is a software bug. Not my bug, but it's fixed. So, all right, we're good to go, baby. As I do appreciate everybody out there. We have Stempian, we got Jeff, Steven, Stempian's dad, out there. We got a whole bunch of people rooting for Hunter out there tonight. As where's he at? Yeah, he's running in 3rd position though. But man, look at these guys back here, man. Wow, what a battle we got going on, Zach. You were just explaining there. Woo, hang on.
Yeah, Cedric Hunter there trying to get by Bradley Delph to move up into that 6th position. As up front now, we got a battle for the lead. Mark Whitley's got pressure from teammate Brandon Colley to the inside to the tunnel turn. And here we are riding on board. Let's see what happens here. I've noticed Mark Whitley's been pretty loose in the tunnel turn, so that makes me think these trucks are a little free tonight, which should be fun. Oh, and they almost have some contact with the teammates going into the turn.
Well, now I'm not used to this. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Brandon Colley's in a Valvoline truck.
And he's in a Toyota too.
What?
Yeah.
Nice.
Pretty cool to see.
Well, thank you, my friend. I'm a Toyota fan, everybody out there, so I love it as a Toyota takes the lead over that Chevy's. Sorry, Zach.
Now, I don't want to foreshadow the future, Robert, but I may be in a Toyota at some point too one day. So
What?
that might make you happy.
What? Freaky Fast is becoming Toyota. Look at that. Love it. How about it? Ladies and gentlemen, I worked it for almost 2 years, and I'm getting somewhere now.
Man, Mark Whitley shoved his teammate off into the tail turn, and that let Collie get up the track a little bit. I thought Mark Whitley was going to start to stick his nose back in there. Smart decision, though, as Brandon Collie has taken the lead over in the number 2 machine. Remember, he's our Cup Series point leader. So very strong here at SRU, this man, and looking strong early in this race, as now we've kind of settled out there in the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th area, as those guys are kind of a train back there, as you can see, of Steven Leffler, Steven Stimpy, and Cedric Hunter, Bradley Delph.
Yeah, and you know, the top 2, Mark Whitley and Brandon Collie, said they love running the trucks. They want to get. They're not running for points in here, but they do it like in real NASCAR. They are doing it, Zach, to get seat time, preparing themselves for Sunday. So they know what this track is going to give them on Sunday, because as you said, you know, you got Brandon Collie. He's a Cup leader, so it's getting down to the nit and grit too for these guys here eventually, and they're running for a champion. So more seat time you can get, the better off you are.
Definitely. So we got like a big old stack up here on the battle for 4th. It looks like Steven Stimpy and all over the back of the 72, along with Cedric Hunter, who's got the 14 pressure in him. So, you know, this is a tough spot to be in right here, personally, as these drivers. It looks like Cedric got some damage on that nose a little bit right front. So it touched that wall just a little bit in that 11 machine. But it's tough, you know. Look at Cedric Hunter. He's going to run the bottom here. Can he get the drive off? I think he will get under Steven Stimpy. Yes, he will, down the long chute here at Long Pond, Pennsylvania. See if he can make the cone turn work right on board with Steven Stimpy. Yeah, a tough spot to do it. Cedric backs the corner up.
And Cedric does have left side damage there. You can see it. It looks like he scraped the wall or something, but you know, that screenshot, that shot that I just had there, everybody, and maybe you can give us a little bit more information. The camber in the front of them tires, holy mackerel, that tires are leaned hard.
Definitely. So you're gonna run here at a track like this. We would run negative camber on the right front. So pretty much the tire is leaning out to give you as much. You really want to use the inside of the tire, not the outer portion. The outer portion really doesn't even touch the track. The middle to the inside part of the tire, and you're going to see that right side tire be leaned to the left inside, so the bottom of the tire kicks out farther than the top of the tire. Now, if you look at the left side of the tire, it's the exact opposite. You're using the inside of the tire, and the tire's kicked in from the bottom, and the top sticks out farther.
Right.
So you're running positive camber there. Right. And that's all just a play to get turned in the racing trail. You know, you want the truck to turn, and it's one thing that's cool. You know, coming from the open setup stuff in these trucks, I know these are like my bread and butter. I haven't done much work in the Cup in the Xfinity cars, just due to not running those much open races and not being the road to pro car.
Right.
There's so much about, and we used to max these cambers out. Every single time you get in that car, you max that camber out, because it just seemed to always work in iRacing. You just have better camber. You would struggle for after 10 laps, but then after 10 laps, the tires would pull back down and fly again. And nowadays, it's awesome because iRacing is really implemented to where that camber plays a huge factor into this race.
Right.
You cannot max that right front camber out. Now, the left front, I do know we max the left front camber out pretty much everywhere we go, just because the left front tire is not getting abused as much as that right front. So you can really lean on that left front tire. But that right front tire, the more camber you put in it, the more front turn you're going to have, but also you're going to build up more temperature. The more temperature leads to more air pressure, which leads to a harder tire. The harder the tire is, the less grip you have.
Right.
So it's all give and take. You know, you gain time on the short run by adding camber, but you also lose time by burning your stuff up and get overheated. So
right, and the more camber you have on that right side of that truck or vehicle, the more contact you have on the track, of course, ladies and gentlemen, gives you more grip. So you want that tire leaning more, from what I understand, leaning more, so as you go through the banking at, like, say, Pocono and these high bank tracks, you know, that tire is basically flat on the track through that turn on a 19 degree, you know, banking 20. You know what I mean? So you want to,
Yep.
that's how you play it, because you want that tire flat, if everybody out there understands what I'm trying to say. Now, hopefully I explained that right. As we got an O. I don't like the O.
Hard into the wall, and you're going to see, look, Steven Stippian, Cedric Hunter, Bradley Delk get a run. That shows you how much momentum this track is right there. All three of them go by him, as looks like Bradley Delk may try to. It was close, but he does, and Steve Leffler will fall back to that 7th position, push Cedric Hunter up to 5th, Bradley Delk to 6th, and Steven Stippian up to 4th. As these guys are catching the front pack, guys, a couple tenths every time. That front pack's getting bigger and bigger in front of them, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him catch them.
Let's give a shout out to Steven Leffler there.
Yes.
Everybody out there, please go check out on Facebook, Budget Sim Box. If you are looking for a sim box for your sim rig, hit this guy up there on Facebook. Go look at his pictures. He does an awesome job. And he's got button boxes from 6 buttons to, oh my God, I don't know, so many buttons. He can build anything that you want, basically, and he can give you dials to dial in, switches to turn your vehicle on and off. So please go over there to his Facebook page, Budget Simbox, and give him a like and a follow, and check out his products, and order one. If you're in the look for get one, please go order one, man, because he does one well. Good job there, Zach.
That is for sure, Robert. His button boxes are beautiful. They really are, and definitely want to go check those out if you haven't, because, man, they're just really, I like the way I like to put it is just perfectly simple. You know, they're like nice and just simple button boxes that they look great. Really, I just love the look of them. So
I like the fiber, whatever he has, carbon fiber look. And he can do it in multiple colors too, ladies and gentlemen. So you don't have to have a black one. You can have a red one, black one, blue one, which here at Freaky Fast, as you see, we like blue. But we got a couple button boxes that we ordered from them too, from him. So, So anyways, go ahead, Zach, you were saying.
Yeah, definitely. Those are awesome. Now, looking back, Dave Bush here in the 11th position behind Braden Caress and Todd Neeson, David Neeson.
Smoking.
Up front, it's a pretty much a 6-car train almost now, too, as Steven Stippian's on the back of Hunter Hayward, who's not far behind. Mark Whitley is, Cedric Hunter got close to the back end of Steven Stippian. These guys are a good bit quicker than these guys up front, just due to the fact that I think they were a little bit easier on the tire. Weren't as aggressive on that short run.
And our last week Darlington winner, Brandon Hartwell, there in the 5-1 last Sunday at Darlington. So that helped him in the point standings. But right now he's just outside the top 10, running in 14th position right now there, Zach. And it, 16 laps into this thing, it's starting to look like a fuel run, tire saving, race. And that's the other thing here at Pocono too. And everybody knows this. If we stay green, this can come down to a fuel run race, where guys are going to be playing the fuel run strategy towards the end of the race there.
Definitely. So this race could play out into definitely a fuel race, as you say. If they can make it 35 laps, they should be good. But that, I got the range of 25 to 35. So, that doesn't mean 35 is
10
possible.
laps.
Exactly.
Wow.
So, and this track, one of the hardest tracks to save fuel on, because it's so much straightaway. You're so much in the throttle. Yeah. You're always in the throttle. You're very seldom out of the throttle. Even going through the turns, you're running 3/4 to a half throttle. And then you pick up that draft, and like here, coming out of 1, you're full throttle all the way down into the turn 2, and then you're full throttle going into 3, and then you're definitely, of course, full throttle coming out of 3, going down into turn number 1. But real quick, ladies and gentlemen, let me know how the audio sounds, how Zach sounds, if he needs to be cranked up a little bit, or I need to do any adjustments. I do much appreciate that, but I just wanted to give Zach an update, as he's been watching my share screen, and everybody else out there on Facebook and YouTube watching. You see up at the top where the ticker is? Well, it now will only show the top 7. It will not scroll.
something, a new feature that I put in. It's actually, quote, supposed to show the top 5, but with me running at 1440p, it gives me a little extra room.
Yeah.
So instead of the top 5, it's going to show the top 7. I can't change it to top 5 because then it will look really big and stupid and ugly. So so it shows the top running of your top 7. So your leaderboard will now be on the left side with the blue, as you see the top 15 drivers and the gap that they are from the leader. So that is something new. And then at the end of the broadcast, when we have an interview, you will see a new Freaky Fast logo down on the interviews standings on the left-hand side down at the bottom. And I can put a team logo. I can put any kind of logo that I want in there. So that is a new feature that we're bringing to Freaky Fast as of right now. And real quick, we'll get back to the race. There's 6 other features that will be worked on within the next 2 weeks for Freaky Fast Broadcasting to give you guys more information, more things like a track map that is in the software that we use, Zach, but it's going to be a little tweak to make it look nicer, and that will give you information to where your driver is, where the leader is, actually live data on the track. So that's something that's being worked on too. So, but you gotta give me time to tweak it to make it look pretty.
That's right. It's all about the pretty stuff. Yes.
Okay.
Man,
so
we've had a pretty big shakeup now. The front up here is still Brandon Colley with Mark Whitley, but look who's right behind him: Steven Stippy, Cedric Hunter, and Bradley Delph. Those 3 have been hooked up. Look at Cedric pushing Steven. That's kind of what I've noticed is Cedric's kind of been glued to Steven's back end, and he's noticed he's been to the inside of Steven multiple times, but I think he's noticed he's not going to pass him with this draft. When you pull out, you lose the draft, but he's going to the outside. He might drive around the outside.
As we were talking, the top 5 caught the leaders.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, they're all on top of him.
Huh.
Cedric Hunter up the 3rd now on that 11 machine.
Wow.
He's from 17th to 3rd.
And he has right side damage too, which is impressive to be able to. Oh, he's got a Freaky Fast logo on the truck.
That's right, he does.
What? Who painted that truck? Zach.
I did. I painted it.
I was ready to say, Zach, you painted it, didn't you?
Yep. That is my creation.
Well, thank you, sir. I much appreciate it. Plain and simple sometimes is better, as Steven Stemp just hit the wall.
Touch. Yeah. Now let's Bradley Delph get by.
And
that lets the front 3 kind of gap him.
So far, I'm seeing the turn that these guys are struggling is either 1 or 2, or coming, not 1, just turn 1, not 2, but 1 and 3. Looks like is where your struggle is exiting. And I lay that back if I remember when I used to race. Get on the gas too soon will push you towards the wall. So it is a timing game of when you want to get off the gas, back on the gas, and how much gas do you want to give on old tires.
Definitely is, Robert. You're completely right about that. They're looking at Steven Stimpy into the 81 machine. Yeah, it was just a light touch for him too. He shouldn't have no damage. He just kind of got to resettle here, get back running some good laps, and I'll expect to see Steven right back up there with these guys. It's, like I said, Steven's always good at managing his stuff, and he always makes a charge late in the run, and I think that's what you've seen there, but it's just a little bit to the wall, just a little overzealous. Got to the wall super easy to do, especially when, you can see these guys are all on top of each other up here. You're not going to break away unless you're just out of this world faster, which personally with this draft, I don't think you're breaking away any way you look at it. So
yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of spread out now. We got about, from 1st to the 19th, we got about I believe a 27-second gap there. So not, a pretty big spaced out, but I mean, from 1st to 5th, it's 1.4 seconds. So you got Hunter Hayward 2.7 behind, David Neese and Todd Neese both 5.2 and 5.5 respectively behind, with Braden Crest right behind them. So you got little packs of cars and grouped up guys together. That's the thing with this package I've noticed.
Well, let's go back to Mr. Consistency that Lee liked to call. He's back here all by himself right now in that 24. Here running in 16th position. Oh, as he's
Okay.
heading into pit road. He locks
Ooh.
it up. Ooh, does he get it to 55 miles per hour or not? I don't know.
We'll have to see about that one, but that's pretty early pit stop here, 23.
I was gonna say, is that pretty early?
That's pretty
He
early.
said
I mean,
25 to 30. Well, I don't know. Did 2 lap? I guess. You think?
yeah, I mean, at this point, he's gonna have to pit at least 3 times,
Mm-hmm.
and this will be his first pit stop to 2 more. And these other guys, I think, are gonna look to pit maybe twice if they can make it 33. We'll have to see. I mean, being in the draft pack will help your fuel mileage a lot. So
Well, this is a 2.5 mile track, so
yeah, exactly.
you're gonna be doing a lot of fuel saving.
That you can as whoa. Up front, Mark Whitley to the lead. Looks like Brandon Colley would slid back to third. And that lets Bradley Delph kind of get up here. Ooh, stacking up. Cedric Turner looking to go somewhere. He can't get around Mark, though. He's kind of all over him. He's front 4. Looking strong. Oh, and Cedric Hunter's going to make the move. Cedric's been really good. I mean, I always feel bad talking about my teammates like this because I feel like I'm being biased, but I don't want to show no bias at all. And but he's looked really good all race. I mean, from 17th to first now, with a little bit of damage. Definitely a good job. As they're going,
Wow!
They're going to go 3 wide here. This is going to be interesting.
Oh, poor Mark Whitley stuck in the middle.
Oh, and I don't think Cedric will stick it on that third lane. Oh, he's out there. It's going to be 3 wide coming off of 2.
Look at that.
Real tight. Oh.
What a beautiful shot. Look at that as Bradley says, well, guys, I don't know where to go.
Cedric Hunter to the inside now of Brandon Colley into the tunnel turn. Side by side, they race. A little bit ahead there for the 11. Can the 11 make the pass through turn 3? I think the bottom lane is definitely the preferred, but he's going to have to hope to clear him. He's not going to, and that's not going to. The outside's going to definitely roll here.
And here
as
comes
Mark comes in at 25. So I'm not thinking they can make it to 33 at all.
There's no way.
There's no way.
No, because now the rest here they come. Mark Whitley, Stephen Leffler, Nicholas. Oh boy, I'm gonna mess up this last name. I do apologize.
Loby.
Thank you, Loby. They're all in. I would imagine that this the next crew is going to be coming in next time by here, Zach. Unless we have a driver out there that wants to gamble for 1 lap, maybe. If they save the fuel at the start of the run, some people might have done that, and maybe they can make it, 1 more lap. I highly doubt it. This is a 2.5 mile track. That's again, I go back to Zach. It's a lot of fuel mileage saving. I mean, you literally really got to start saving fuel at the start of the green flag.
Definitely do. Is Cedric Hunter coming to pit? Oh, I think he got it slowed down. I think he did. He's coming down on lap 26 here to get his work done. He's even got a little tail damage too. I didn't even notice that.
If you were him, would you think about fixing it or save your fast repair? He's pretty fast.
I think he's going to save it.
I don't blame
think he
you.
noticed that he could drive up there with that damage.
Yep.
And then he'll hope the crew pulls on it a little bit here as they go under stops.
Yep.
But one thing I want to point out. Okay, so last time by, Brandon Colley, let's look at this. Last time by, he ran a 57.1. To start off this race, he ran a 55.061. We have 2 seconds of fall off over 25 laps. That shows. That's what I was saying.
That's huge.
Yeah, this place destroys the tires. And I think you're going to see Colley come this time. Yeah, here he comes pulling off. And Bradley Delph staying out, Steven Stimpian also.
That's what I said. Our pit crew reporter, that in-race reporter, pit route, guru, he gave you the stats there, Zach, on pit road. Maybe some people can make it. Maybe. We're on lap 28. I mean,
let's see.
God, I don't know.
Definitely going to have to see about that.
forever coming down pit road, ladies and gentlemen. Forever. It feels like God, it's just
eternity.
A killer. Yeah. But what's nice about it is that you can make a pit stop and not go a lap down.
And it'll be interesting to see what these guys decide here. Bradley Dell still leading with Steven Stippian as we look at the 15 of Michael Butler.
Anybody want a beer?
No,
sure.
No pit stop. No pit stop yet.
That's what I'm saying. This is
It's 28 laps down. They only have to make it another 3 or 4 laps to be good to make it to the end of this race. On a 2-stop strategy. As you see the lap car there, Jason Adams 1 lap down in 19th. He's trying to unlap himself here on the new fresh 4 tires.
And Steven posted in Discord here, said he wasn't going to make it to tonight's race. He stuck at work, and he said, have a good race, everybody, and bam, he shows up.
He made it.
Well, his girl, she hasn't said nothing.
She's probably trying to jinx them, she says.
Where you at, girl? Where you at, girl? At least my wife didn't log in yet, so we're good. So, but okay, well, 3 laps short of what we were thinking here, Zach. As we got Crest coming in, we got Hartwell coming in, we have Stemp coming in, we got Todd Neese is staying out. I do apologize.
Todd Neese, Brandon Hartwell
is staying out. Hayward, Hunter is staying out. Hayward.
Yep.
His fan base out there on Facebook and YouTube.
These guys are pushing the limits of fuel here, so this will be interesting to see how it kicks off.
And also, real quick, as we watch to see what these guys can do here as we are still on the green, 30 laps in the books of 100. Big announcement was posted on Facebook, and we were tagged starting next Tuesday, Zach. We will be with a new league called RSR Racing League during their Cup Series, rolling into the playoffs. So make sure you tune in on Tuesday nights. We are still going to be live. Same schedule, same time, except on Tuesdays. Not same time, but on Tuesdays, 9:20. Instead of 7:50, we do go live 9:20. It's a little later. So hopefully everybody can tune in and watch them guys as they start their round of 16, with 16 drivers in it, racing for $100 for the championship. So that is pretty interesting. So again, I want to say thank you to RSR Racing League for letting Freaky Fast be a part of that awesome league that we have coming up here in the next couple Tuesdays.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to get another league again and have some fun, man. Get to know some drivers, and they got a really cool thing going on there, guys. We'll explain that as we get to it.
Yeah, there's going to be big storylines. So
yeah, very, very organized and very planned out league. So it's going to be very, very fun with the way they do their points, their owner points, everything. So
that is correct. There's
exciting times here for Freak Fastest. Man, I'm telling you what, Brandon Hartwell, Todd Neese, David Neese.
Well, we were told 33 laps.
They're on 32 right now, man. If they can go this time in another one, the only problem I see with this strategy is Mark Whitley, the first guy on tires, is now 22 seconds behind.
Yeah,
There's
but he's 2 seconds. He's 2 seconds faster than them, though.
Exactly. And now when these guys come out with new tires, they're going to be faster too, so they should pull that gap back.
Right.
But they have to run so slow to save this fuel, I believe, that it's definitely.
You think it's hurting them in the long run?
It could. It's going to come down very interesting here as you see Hartwell pull off this time, and Todd Neese, David Neese push it one more. That I like this. This is, I think you want to push it to 34. 33, you're making it to 99. If you go 34 one time, then you can make it to 33 the other two times. So these guys are for sure on a two-stop strategy. So they will pit this next time by. They will only have to pit one more time, while the other racers on the racetrack will have to pit twice.
Well, we're riding along with Todd here right now as he's bringing it through the tunnel turn, bringing it down to turn 3, and let's see what he does. Does he try to do it one more lap, or does he pit this time live? And
another lap for Todd, but David Lee's there pulling off this time. So Todd Lee's stretching it. Remember, we heard 25 to 35 is the fuel window. He is able to stretch it to 35, like the number I got, and that is really interesting and cool to see, because Todd Lee's might very well pull this race one off just with this
fuel
strategy, let alone.
Yep, fuel. Pocono's known for that.
I love it. I love this. Now, the big thing is he's got Mark Whitley 17 seconds behind. That is his biggest worry now, is Mark Whitley center runner Brandon Colley within about 20 seconds of him. So.
Well, and what worries me is I know he was saving fuel, Zach, to make it this long, but you got Mark Whitley, Cedric Hunter, Brandon Colley, Brandon. They're all basically drafting with each other. Steven is with them in that draft. So Todd is going to make his pit stop now. He made it there, but the problem is he don't have no friends.
Yeah.
I mean, he's out by himself. Point. So, you're going to have 4 trucks, of course, faster than 1 truck. So what do? You're going to have to hook up with somebody to try to gain that faster speed. Even on older tires, being 2 seconds slower on older tires is still going to be faster than a single truck because of the draft. It's just you're going to, even at 1-2 miles per hour faster is faster, of course. So
definitely. Now, I will point out, these guys haven't been in a pack. With Mark Whitley pitting a lap earlier and Cedric picking the next lap and Brandon Colley pitting the next lap, it's spread them out. Cedric is closing in on Mark, but back to Colley, it's almost a 3-second gap. I mean, it's definitely not a small margin, And if Cedric can get to Mark and those two can hook up and kind of push each other, they could possibly pull away from the rest of everybody else. But also behind Brandon Colley, he's got Bradley Delft and Steven Stympian, but those guys are on even fresher tires than Brandon Colley. So Brandon Colley's not going to want to see that. And personally, it's going to hurt him that he pitted by himself and not together with a pack of trucks. And
right.
you already see that Steven Stympian and Bradley Delft are both right there behind Brandon Colley, who they pitted 3 to 4 laps later.
Well, grab your drinks, grab your popcorn, grab your chips, sit back on the couch, put your legs up, and enjoy the racing here at Sim Racing Unleashed with Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Hopefully everybody's having a great Wednesday night. Yes, again, it's not Sunday, it is Wednesday. Don't get confused. Oh, Zach, what are we going to do with you, man? I'm going to go eat a funnel cake. I will be right back.
All right, 10-4.
And, shout out. He's like, okay, whatever. Yeah,
I got this. Don't worry. Shout out to Adrenaline Rush Racing League out there. They said, "Welcome aboard, guys." Well, thank you for bringing us aboard, man. We are happy to be able to bring it to you guys. So, yeah, you see out in the chat, Robert?
Yeah, now I see it. Sorry, there's a little delay. Sometimes I don't see the chat right away. So, but yes, I do see it now. There, Zach. And yes, thank you, Adrenaline Rush Racing League. Thank you for letting us be a part of your league and your structure that you have. And hopefully your fans and your drivers enjoy the broadcasting that we are going to offer, them guys on Tuesday nights and then starting in November, Monday nights. So, it's going to be fun. And also Tuesday nights, to not get everybody confused, I will make a post on Facebook, but we are actually having a double header, Zach. We got the ARCA cars at 7 o'clock. We go live at 6:50. And then after that's done, we're not live again until 9:20. So you'll get double the action at Freaky Fast on Tuesday nights with ARCA cars and Cup cars. So, yeah, it's going to be a great Freaky Nuts Tuesday. I'm going to have to bring up a t-shirt. Oh, and also don't forget merch. Make sure you check out our merch. Excuse me. Yep, in the link in the description below. Sorry, I'm talking too much and I'm coughing. Anyways, link in the description below on Facebook and YouTube. Go over and check out our merch store. We have t-shirts, coasters, hats. I just got my wife and my mom's t-shirt in today, Zach.
Oh, nice.
Yep. My wife got Freaky Fast. It's a pink t-shirt with Freaky Fast logo on the back. And my mom got the same t-shirt, but the logo's on the front. And I must say, I'm not saying it again, I own one very well made t-shirt. I opened it up and showed the wife, and you would think with our color contrast of the blue going on a pink shirt, it would blend a little bit, you know what I mean? No, they did a really, really great printing job on it. Like, the color contrast it pops. And I was like, wow, I am very pleased with Redbubble's system that they got over there. So please go, go check out our merch. You can get, like I said, coasters, stickers, logos, shower curtains, as we have a yellow, and this changes the whole floor mat again, but go check out the link in the description below. But all right, well, let's see here. It looks like on map 39, Zach, it has to do with, so let's go check this out. Let's see what happened here on the 13 here tonight. As it looks like, Zach, he is bringing it down into turn 1. Looks pretty good. Oh, got a little bump. You can see, and it just upsetted the truck. You can already see he is loose exiting, center on out. And he does the run off down in the turn out of 2. Oh, and he doesn't hit nothing. Good job.
Yeah, he hit nothing actually. That was very a little bit of right front hit, but it's very, very light. Can't really notice it on the right front. So yeah, good job by Nicholas Lobey there to keep it out of the inside wall for the most part. And that brings the caution out. Now this shakes everything up. This is on around lap 40. We're looking fuel wise now. These guys here would still need to go to about 50 for their strategy, and we will see how that strategy plays out. But let's go to our sponsors here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting, and we want to give a shout out to the sponsors here. First of all, at Sim Racing Unleashed, and we'll give this is a great sponsor here for the SRU guys. American Hero Hunt is American Hero Hunt is their sponsor, and this is a little bit about American Hero Hunt. American Hero Hunt is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that gets veterans and first responders into the outdoors. Free hunting, fishing, and camping adventures that are therapeutic, educational, and rewarding. All to give back to the heroes that have sacrificed so much for this great nation. Find hunt entries and more info about American Hero Hunt at facebook.com/American Hero Hunt. And that is one of the best sponsors. I'm glad that we got to be able to bring that here to Freaky Fast and with SRU. So shout out to the American Hero Hunt, a great organization all about the heroes of this amazing country we have here. And also we have some great sponsors here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting as always. And we got the ButtKicker Gamer 2 as our sponsor here. Remember that ButtKicker, every game deserves a truly immersive experience. The ButtKicker Gamer 2 lets you feel every detail from the subtle footsteps to the rumble of a V10 powered race car, from ambient environmental effects to the power of a nearby explosion. By moving a physical mass instead of only air, the Gamer 2 provides instant, accurate, powerful base response, and it's perfectly synced with every game with no additional software. So remember to go check out the ButtKicker Gamer 2 at ButtKicker.com. Right, Robert? I'm sorry about that. It's ButtKicker.com. Yeah, and link in the description below for that. Also, we're going to shout out to Ipitting. Ipitting board is a web tool designed for iRacing teams. It helps you create an iRacing series board for all your teammates. It provides all your teammates with a clear vision of every data they need, schedule, results, championship points, and standings. It's also a great help for your team community manager, which they can use our tool to know and share on social networks their team achievements. So make sure you go check out Ipitting at ipitting.com for their Ipitting board. It's a great tool for social media and all iRacing stats collecting. Also, we have Rocket Racing Setups. Rocket Racing Setups is your one-stop shop for all your iRacing needs. They've been dominating the dirt since 2017, and after a short break, they have rebuilt and are ready to bring their customers back to the front of the pack in 2020. They are producing dirt oval, asphalt oval, road, pro trucks, and rallycross, and they currently have multiple builders working for them doing setup apps, booklets, and coaching lessons, and much more. So remember to check out Rocket Racing Setups at www.rocketracingsetups.com, and I believe that is down in the description below too. Yep. So go check out Rocket Racing Setups if you need any help with your open racing setup needs. And those are our proud sponsors here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting.
That is correct. Thank you to all them for joining in with Freaky Fast Broadcasting, and we do much appreciate them being with us there, Zach. As make sure you go check them all out if you don't mind. If you haven't already, if you have, give them a shout out and let them know where you came from, that you heard about them from Freaky Fast Broadcasting. It does help us on the long run, as sponsorships are tough, but we do got to give them a shout out. So, all right, here we go. Getting ready to go back green here on lap 42 of 100 here with Sim Racing Unleashed. Round number 8 here in their truck season. I don't know offhand how long their season is. This is our first night, so just give us a little bit, and we'll get her done
all
there.
Ironed out.
Yeah, we'll get her all figured out. I think so.
Definitely we will. As it's a mission strategy there. A few guys pitting, coming down, get some fuel, some tires. That I was interesting. Mark Whitley is staying out because his strategy, he still needs to make 2 pit stops. And if he would have pitted here, he could have made 1 pit stop to the end. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. But we will have that truck pull off, and we'll go back green flag racing here at SRU for their truck series. And Mark Willie will lead us down the front straightaway at Long Pond, Pennsylvania, down to turn 1 for the 43rd time of this race.
Woo, look at this. Hang on, baby.
Wow, watch him fan out from behind here. You see Steven Stippy at 81 got a great shot of him here from the back bumper of the 77 of Mark Whitley.
And hey, if we go back through the pack, look at that battle back there, Zach. Oh my goodness! Yeah. Everybody, hang on to it. Look at this back here with Hunter. Not sure who that is on the inside. We'll change cameras to see here. Oh, we have somebody into the wall.
I believe that was the 15, Michael Butler.
Oh, and he keeps it out of everybody's way. Good heads up by all the drivers out there to move on out of the way.
Definitely was. Always keep your eyes forward here, I say, and gotta watch what you're doing as, man, they begin to snake down the front straightaway of Pocono to break that draft and see what happens here. I remember Steven Stympian, Bradley Dale pitted many laps later than Mark Whitley, and so did Hunter Hayward in the 21 there, running up to 3rd now. So I think you're going to see some positions change here from the front.
Well, I'm looking at this last time by as they come shooting on down the back stretch here at Pocono. Looking at the data here, as you said, the top. Yeah, let me. Got to read this off right. The top 2 pitted on lap 29, 25. Bradley 29. Everybody else on lap 40. Some took fuel. Some went in and didn't take fuel and fixed up their vehicles, like a Cedric Hunter. I'm sure he just took a little bit of fuel while he got his repairs fixed to save his fast repair. Okay, what I'm getting at here, Zach, is now the fuel strategy is all up and whacked. Yeah, because some are going to make it longer than others, and, well, except for about 3 vehicles are going to make it longer than others.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, like I wonder why the other guys didn't pit, because this puts you, as long as you just come down and put fuel in the car, you can make it on a 1-stop. So the guys that didn't pit, they cannot make it on a 1-stop. I mean, they'll be close with that. Caution is Colley's going to stick it there pretty wide. Woo, number 2 trying to get his way up through the field, and I'm not sure if he took tires on the last stop or not, but it kind of looks like he does as he's charging up through in that number 2 Valvoline machine.
Collie, if we're looking at our data here, and let's see here. Pit on lap 14, and he had a 14.7 pit stop, Zach. So I would assume, and if he did, that means he has no tires left. He's going to have to run almost 60 laps on a set of tires.
I believe he'd have 1 set left for that final stop.
Well, no, they only had 2 sets in the pit.
They got 3 sets in the pits.
The total of 3. They had a set on the trucks and then 2 in the pits.
Tire limit sets here on iRacing info says 4.
Oh, mine said 3. Okay, good job, UI iRacing. Sorry, they did a good job, but my UI said 3.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Okay, then sure never mind. Then he has a set.
One set left for him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, again, I apologize. Nothing against iRacing. They do a wonderful job. Awesome platform that they offer, but that's not what I was told.
Right? That's not what I see. But the thing is, also, it's kind of interesting because when they're in the back.
Oh no! Same to Nicholas and 13. Robert this time. Let's go back and see. Oh wow, man! That 13 is not having a good night here with the tricky triangle.
Yeah, and Robert Cheswick got caught up in that too, as we'll see him coming through turn 3 here on the replay.
Oh, does the 24 get him? Oh, no.
A little bit.
I don't think the 24 hit him, Zach. I think the 24 lifted the air off the back of him and shot him around. Or maybe I'm wrong.
It was a little contact.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Just a tiny bit. Okay. I mean, the 13 was already kind of upset on the rear end. So he was possibly going around already, but just a tiny bit of contact. I'm talking the lightest of contacts.
Okay.
And it sent that 13 around. He was already getting loose before it happened. And then Robert Cheswick came by and just clipped him with the 6. So unfortunate for those two. That caution rider is going to shake things up definitely now, because if some guys took tires there and other guys didn't, it's interesting. Very interesting.
Our last yellow to this yellow, everybody, is 8 laps. Collie went in 8 laps past all the guys that were on older tires. That tells you again how big of a difference tires are. New tires versus old tires, because he started back, in 10th, maybe, somewhere around there?
Yeah, very close.
Within 8 laps, he's in the lead?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Wow. All right, well, as we are under yellow here tonight, let's grab somebody, Zach, and let's see how the race is going. Who do we want to talk to? Let's see here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's do the Let's bring up Hunter. Can we bring Hunter up here? Yeah, let's bring Hunter up here.
All right. Bring him to the waiting room first so he gets a little information.
All right. Hunter, Robert up here in the booth. Got a copy, buddy?
Yes, sir, I do.
All right, man. Hey, you're up here running in second position right now. You started in second, actually, here tonight. How is that truck out there tonight for you?
It's actually been handling pretty well out here. I know I got in that wall early in the race around lap 20, I think it was, but I like how it handles. I know it gets tight in that long run when on those old tires, but I'm pretty good. I'm pretty strong in this track. I really like it out here. These trucks are fun. Great driving, great racing out here. I think we do have a strong chance of winning this race or even getting the top 3.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome to hear. I know you got a good fan base out there on YouTube and Facebook. How are we looking at, you don't got to give any hints out there, but do you believe this race might come down to a fuel mileage game, as we still got, 50 laps to go yet here, so?
Oh, no, most definitely. Yeah, no, great racing out here. We've had a nice green flag run. We get spread out towards the end on those old tires on the end of the run.
Right.
So I think we could get a nice green flag run out here. My strategy, I'm not giving out my strategy, but hopefully my strategy will last to the end and I don't wreck or anything. But, I'm looking forward to this ending. It'll be a great ending.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. All right. Well, my final question here for you tonight is what turn is treating you nice tonight and what turn's not treating you nice tonight?
Turn one, I really like that. I have a great braking zone, and everyone else likes to not take the risk. I like to take the risk.
That's true, right?
Yep. Turn three, I do not like that exit. I just can't figure it out. I hit the wall a couple times on that original run, but I figured it out better now, and I like the runs that I'm getting off there now.
10-4, well, that's all about it. You know, the more laps you put down, the better off you get to know what the truck's going to do and how it's going to handle out there for you tonight. So, all right, man. Well, we want to say congratulations for getting yourself up there again and here at Freaky Fast. And hopefully by the end of the race, that 21, one main machine there will be in victory lane, or at least in the top 3 there, bud. But we wish you the best of luck for 50 laps to go here with Sim Racing Unleashed.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for talking to me.
Hey, no problem, buddy.
All right. That was Hunter Hayward there. Great interview, Robert. Man,
Woo! I'm on a roll, baby. I love you. You love me. Why do I start singing? Yeah. I won't finish the rest of the song that I like to sing, so we'll just leave it at that.
Awesome stuff.
Racing's good for you. Okay.
Well, that's interesting because it starts tonight, too.
Yeah, right.
But Hunter Hayward, though, looking pretty good there in the 21-man. Started second, and like you said, he just got to that wall a few times on that first run. But I like his strategy at this point where he's out front now. It's going to be interesting to see these guys who came down last time. I want to notice if Collie even, because he came down pits. I don't know if he took tires. No, he did not. He just took some fuel. So, yeah, interesting play here for a few of these guys, and
from 12th on back.
Yeah, and we'll see how it plays out. But I do know I got some inside information from Cedric because he loves to message me during races.
Nice.
He does have still 2 sets of tires. He's only took 1 set, so he's on the set he took under green flag still. So running that 5th position there. So he technically does have 2 sets left. So if we get some cautions, you never know. He might be able to have an extra set to storm through the field.
Okay. All right. Good information there to know as we're getting ready to go back green here with Sim Racing Unleashed here on a Wednesday night with Freaky Fast Broadcasting. All right, Zach, here we go again. 50 laps to go. A lot of these drivers have a set of tires left. They got some fuel now in that truck. And, whoa, that 91 of Brandon Caress did not go at all.
Yeah, I think Braden might have been in the wrong gear. Possibly. Yeah. You see Cedric now pulling out to his inside.
Screenshot.
Yeah, look at him just fan out. That's the beauty of Pocono right there. That's for sure. That's always the picturesque moment, I guess.
That's what I was saying, man. Every time they do it, man, it's screenshot.
Yeah, and it's definitely dicey up front. Now the 5 of Brandon Hartwell takes the lead. Look at Brandon Collie back here. He comes to his point leader. He's going for it. He thought about 3 wide. He backed out of it. Smart move. As this field, all are on top of each other. All different types of strategies, different tire strategies. This is why we needed tire limits. Just makes everything jumbled up, and I like it. I like it when they jumble up my races. It's always fun. It's now looking at Braden Press, who had that unfortunate restart there in that 3rd position, back to 7th now. And up front, look, oh man, Dave Bush says, I want to take 2nd from Hunter Hayward. He's going to go for the lead, too, on Brandon Hartwell side by side as they go through the corner.
Yeah.
Clear? I don't think so. I think Hartwell will still have the outside. Yes, he does down the Long Pong straightaway.
Well, we do know Dave Bush was also really strong at Darlington, too. He led a couple laps up there, and unfortunately didn't have the finish that he wants. But, you know, Lady in Black said, you know, it wasn't your night there, Dave. Sorry, eat you up, spit you out. That's the way I look at her. She can be nice, and she can be mean.
That place can be hurtful. And, we have another caution.
Another caution, ladies. Mark Whitley is involved, Zach.
Pole setter.
Let's go back and see what happened to Mark Whitley in that 77 Nike machine, I think he's running. Yeah, Nike as he's going through the tri-oval, bringing it down. A little short shoot there to go into turn 3. It looks like James Small might get. Oh, well, that was weird.
Yeah, that was some net code too there, but
okay. I was gonna say because that was weird. His truck just jumped sideways very, very fast. Very
definitely
fast.
some net code there between those two, but unfortunate for Mark, going to take some pretty heavy rear end damage. See if he takes a fast repair, but yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, just hard racing back in the pack. No harm, no foul from James Small. You know, he just was going into the corner and they just kind of touched. And I think I think most likely they would have touched it. There would have been no net code at some point. They would have touched. I don't think the flying up of the truck like that would have happened. I think it would have been a lighter touch if they had just touched naturally. But that net code, sometimes it just shoots you to the right, and we'll see what happens. But this plays into the hands of people who have extra sets of tires. These little extra cautions like this, you know, it's really going to be interesting to see who has the extra sets, who doesn't, and who plays the strategy right. Is Dave Bush now with the lead? He did a great job from third to get that, or fourth position on that restart to get the lead. So
looks like the sun's ducking too behind there, so that will change the track way it is. Something we don't talk too much about on a broadcast, but that sun goes behind them clouds. It changes the track temperature. It gives the track maybe a little bit more grip, maybe in 1 and 2 than 3 and 4. Oh, wait, Gank, man, there is no turn 4, turn 3. I can't. I do it all the time when we're at Pocono. I don't know.
There's turn 4. It's just out there in the woods somewhere.
True, just right over there, going out of turn number 1.
Right there, you see behind that bush sign. Yes, turn 4 over there.
Well, yeah, more or less. Honestly, there's a road over there, and out over that field is actually the interstate. So just everybody knows. Yeah. I found out the hard way coming up here. I didn't know how to get to Pocono because I came up here, so I had to use the GPS, long story short. And I went up and decided I was going up the highway, and it said, hey, get off this exit here. Pocono Raceway is going to be 15 minutes from where you get off. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, the minute I got off, it was an easy pass, and I'm like, oh, crap, I can't turn around, so I drove right through it, and I got a fine.
Oh, no.
Yeah, $100 fine for going through an easy pass. Getting off an exit where I wasn't supposed to, because the exit was literally for truck drivers, not for cars. I had to drive another 6 miles up the highway to get off, to turn around, to come back another 20 minutes. And I'm like, well, that's stupid.
Well, that should be a big enough fine right there.
Oh, yeah, it was stupid. I'm like, what? You got to go way up there, get off to go back where I just was. I'm going to waste 20 minutes of a drive time? No. In a way, I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I got off and I paid the ticket when I got it in the mail. So that's a little story. But is there anybody you want to bring down for another interview here, Zach? You want to talk to?
Pit stops happen.
Okay, yeah, we can wait to go around.
I guess we could see what. I guess we can talk to Cedric, maybe see what he's thinking.
Okay.
'Cause I know he does have an extra set.
Okay.
As the lights go out in the truck, but we got time.
Oh, we got time. You want to bring him down quick and have an interview?
Yeah, I'll bring. Yep. Okay. I will talk to him real quick. Hey, Cedric, it's Zach in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
So, buddy, I know I got some inside information from you messaging me and helping me out with that. So, do you have 2 sets of tires left?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only guy in the field so far. This is my 30th lap on this set. It seems, the last run there that we had, even though it was only like 5 or so laps, it really stuck pretty good. I think I could possibly stay at least in the top 10, even though I got pretty old tires. But yeah, 2 sets. Hopefully I get a caution here in about 10 laps, so I get pit. I'll be good on fuel, and hopefully I'll have 1 set. And,
awesome.
See how it goes. Hopefully, I'm playing the tire strategy. Hopefully we can race.
Okay, yeah, that's what we thought you were doing there from up here. I just wanted to make sure for sure. But, yeah, good luck on that, man. So, yeah, definitely 1 stop to the end from here unless some crazy cautions put out, and then you'll have an extra set. So we'll get to see maybe that 11 pink machine come up through the field. But thanks for letting us know that. And I know we're about to go back green, so I'll let you get back to it, buddy. But good luck, and we'll be watching.
Thank you.
All right, so we got some quick information there from Cedric on this final pace lap as they get ready to go down to turn 3. And yes, that's cool to see. He's got 2 sets of tires. That gives us something different to focus on there. And we'll see if that plays out for him the way he wants it to.
That's interesting. 58, 55. Yeah, 2 sets, depending on how these yellows fall. Hopefully. Well, I know Cedric's thinking, man, if I get another couple yellows, man, I'm going to look pretty.
Yeah, he's going to look pretty smart there as that pace truck takes the hard left turn off. And we're going to go back green flag racing as that green flag is back out. And Dave Bush leads us down to turn 1. But look at Hunter Hayward. Woo! Oh, does Cedric decide to push him? They do. Cedric giving a little push there on the bottom. It's going to be 3 wide on entry. Dave Bush slides up in front of Brandon Hartwell. Oops. Ooh, that checks Brandon Hartwell up, though. Man, oh, man. And the wrecking in the back, but I think we're going to stay green.
Oh, yeah. Who is that? Oh, that's Steven Leffler.
Oh, yeah. Michael Butler, Steven Leffler. Oh, no.
Coming out of 1, yeah. Hard damage for that 72.
Definitely is. Steven Stimpian up in the 3rd now, and I believe he's on a newer set of tires, so he should quickly start pressure on.
The 91 into Cedric. Does he save it? It says he's.
Oh
my God.
He had a decision. Hit the barrels and go down pit road. I think he made the smart decision to go down pit road. That's going to hurt him. But, man, that was crazy.
I don't know. Let's see. We have to. Let's see if we can. 91. I got to find his name. There he is. Okay, I'm going to go back. I have to. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to watch this on the replay. Oh, he gets up into Mark. And look at this. We're going to slow this down, Zach. Decisions, like you said. Decision. Where do I go? Do I try to put it back on the track? Wait, no. I'm going to go pit road. Wait, no. I'm going to go back. Nope. Oh, crap. Here comes the barrels. I don't know what to do now. Look at this. Look at the last minute. Look at this. Oh, my God. Wow.
Second decision was the right one, at least.
He almost, wow. He almost nose planted those water barrels. Oh, man. All right, well, let's go back up here to the lead here as now we got Dave Bush taking over the lead there, Zach. We got Brendan Hartwell running up 10 positions. Dave Bush is up 10 positions. Cedric Hunter's up 11 positions. We got Mark Whitley down 4 positions. Hunter Hayward and Steven are running where they started.
Yeah, they are. That's for sure. As Mark Whitley charging back through, he actually got a fast repair, and I believe he's on a new set of tires too. So he is flying up through the field here.
No, he saved the set. Looks like he used his fast repair because he only had a 5.7 pit stop.
Yeah, I meant to say he has a newer set of tires, I guess you say, because from one of those other stops. But he should have one set left. I believe still 2 like those other guys, other than Cedric Hunter.
Right. Wow, Hunter is falling back.
Yeah, he got a little loose there on the issue, Robert, and that lets Mark slide up in front of him. And now Steven Stimpy going for the lead into the tunnel turn. See if he can pull it off on Dave Bush as Mark Whitley going to the bottom. And this is going to be interesting. Mark Whitley to the back bumper of Steven Stimpy and down the short chute, down to turn 3.
Look at this battle. Wow. Hang on, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're enjoying the show here tonight. If you are, don't forget to hit that reaction button there on Facebook. Facebook loves the algorithm of the shares and the reactions. It does help us out hugely, and it helps leagues out hugely. So I know I preach it week in and week out, but please hit that reaction button, share button, and show that you. Whoa, who was that that just hit the wall?
I have no clue, but man, oh man, It's starting to get crazy now. Now look at the 5 of Brandon Hartwell to the inside, Steven Stippian. People are getting stacked up, new tires behind older tires. And I tell you what, for Cedric Hunter being on the old tires, look at him making it in the 11.
Yeah,
that's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy.
Wow, side by side all the way to 6th position. Dave Bush on the inside of Steven Stippian with Mark Whitley and Brandon Colley behind him in the outside line.
Look at this. What a shot.
Wow, what racing going on.
Beautiful. I love it. Man, these trucks they just seem like they handle so nice here with this new paved track here at Pocono.
It looked pretty fun to drive here tonight as Stitt's going to clear the top or the bottom there, and that's what Mark Whitley get by Dave Bush. Now Brandon Colley is going to try to find as we look on behind him. There's Bradley Delp side by side with Brandon Hartwell. And there's Dave Bush and Makia.
Smoke Inc. Racing Team.
Yes, sir.
As his teammate is right now running in the lead right now in that 81. Moved himself up 2 positions here from tonight's start of the race. As we got people out on YouTube dancing. Nice. Disco time. It's getting to the time of the season though, Zach, not to get off subject, but Christmas songs at Freaky Fast from Robert A. Moyer soon coming.
You need to do an album this year. You need to have an album this year, I'm sorry.
No. Not that good.
It's Brandon Colley there taking the 2nd position from Mark Whitley. Now he's going to try to track down Steven Stippian, but still behind that, Dave Bush side by side, Bradley Delf, Brandon Hartwell's got Hunter Hayward, Nicholas Lobey, Cedric Hunter, all these guys stacked up. And you got Mark Whitley pushing Brandon Colley. And you can see that just them 2 trucks together, look how much faster they are.
Yeah.
They're going to almost drive by Steven Stippian on the front straightaway.
Yeah.
That shows you how draggy these trucks are. There's so much aerodynamic drag.
Well, we'll watch here. I'll bring it up here. Something I keep forgetting we have, but we can see Stippian's top speed, 170, 172, 73, 74. Coming down into the tunnel turn, about 173 there, Zach. As he's go 146 through the tunnel turn. We'll see what he does here on the short shoot. I'd imagine about 167 would be my guess. 168, 169. Okay, I'm pretty close. He's holding pretty good speed up there, too, at 143.
Yeah, definitely. In that flat corner, doing a great job as the front 2 are trying to break away as they race side by side here for the 3rd position with Bradley Delf, Dave Bush behind the 53. And look, you can just see, look at the difference in the draft. What, 182, almost 183 down into turn 1. And I guarantee Bradley Delf, who was not getting draft right there, was going probably 4 or 5 mile an hour slower.
Yeah. Well, we can watch. Let's see. Pay attention and see what he's doing here on top speed as he's stuck on the inside now and everybody's lining up on the outside. So 177 into the short shoot there. Well, tunnel turn to bring it into the short shoot. See what he does here. $170. His truck looks pretty strong in that Kellogg's cornflakes. Pretty strong. Now, difference is he went 140 through turn 3 compared to Stevens 143. So, as we're looking, we're looking 3 wide. 3 wide for 5th position. These guys are getting, saying it's soon time to go. So they battle for 5th position. Yep. And look at Cedric Hunter still hanging out there yet on them old tires. Amazing. Good run for him. Still in the top 10.
Yeah.
Let's give a shout out to James Small there in that 61. Yeah, I haven't talked much about him. Let's go back here to Todd Neese. And that one talked about, he led a little bit there. Yeah. Strategy might have worked, but unfortunately we will not know as he Yellow came out and threw that strategy out the window. We have Dave back here in the 20. Just past Jason Adams here in the 24. We got David Neese, Todd Neese's dad, out here in the 27. Mountain Dew for Lee Tidwell. He says, give me a dude on the back, a do. I'm sure Lee loves that. What else do we got back here? We got Paul in the 65. No sponsored black Ford. Yes, Ford. And then we got Mark back here. Haven't talked about him all night. In that 33. Very, very slow. Looks very off pace here tonight. I don't think they brought the right motor.
Yeah, this track's really, it can be tough for some people, man. It's just so weird and different.
Yeah, it just looks like he's out there just riding, to be honest with you. I mean, he looks like he's just, it's, yeah, I mean, good,
I mean, sometimes it's a good strategy.
Yeah,
if chaos kicks off, you never know. You can get top 10, top 5 easily. You never know.
That is the thing that I was just ready to say. Last time we were here, season 7, which we will be here with these guys Sunday night, 7:50 live, as they bring out the Cup cars. But you remember the last time we caught a race in the Cup cars with these guys here at Pocono? Last lap pass to the end. It was crazy. They were wrecking coming across the start-finish line, and that 81 won. Wow, that sounded a rhyme. The 81 won. One race.
One race at Pocono in the 81.
Okay, that sounds better.
I'm glad he won.
That one race.
If 81 didn't win, I'd be wondering why.
I forget who he battled with. I think it was his teammate, Jason Anderson, which is not here tonight. They came across the start-finish line, beating and banging each other. So go on YouTube and or Facebook if you want to. You can go back and watch that replay of that race. It was one heck of a race. And then we came here to Pocono, Zach, with World Series of Sim Racing League, and the same thing happened again there. It was crazy. So sit back again. Might be surprised what's going to happen here at the end of the race.
That's very, very true, Robert. As these front 3 kind of starting to break away. Front 4, I should say, a little bit of Brandon Colley, Mark Whitley, Steven Stimpy, and Brian Hartwell. And then you got Hunter Haywood there running in 5th. Back to Dave Bush 6th, Bradley Dell 7th, Nicholas Lobey 8th, Cedric Hunter 9th, and James Small in that 10th position. It's a gaggle from 7th going to 12th. Those guys are all on top of each other from Nicholas Lobey back.
Well, that's the thing here, Zach. We've been watching this race. Yes, there's been a couple yellows out there, but we have some cars up in the front, and then some fall in the mid-pack, and then they come back up through the front, and the front fall to the mid-pack. So it's been back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, as you see Mark Whitley now trying to battle for the lead. They're in 2nd position. So again, here we go. These trucks are just so equal here at Pocono. It's hard to get away from anybody. And if you do, you just back off and you let your tires cool off, and you can do a hard charge again. So.
Oh, look at Step.
Whoa.
Big move to the inside of Mark Whitley there.
And he didn't get his truck fixed either yet. You can see he's got damage on that too. So I believe his next pit stop, I wouldn't be surprised he gets a fresh truck and uses that fast repair and gives it the last 25 laps, as we got 30 laps to go. But I would imagine these guys pitted on lap 48. Some pitted on lap 40. So what are we looking at pit window here now, Zach?
These guys are probably going to be pitting pretty soon here, right? We have this caution, so I'd imagine really anywhere from 75 to 80.
Okay. So you think some are going to do about a 20-lap stint, somewhere around there?
Yeah, so, something like that. we seen him doing 25 lap stints earlier.
That's right.
So I wouldn't be surprised to see him stop at 75 here with 25 to go.
That's right. Steven, Dad left us know. The 81 actually won on Father's Day.
Oh, that's awesome.
Remember, he got the win for his dad. It was a big shout out for his dad. It was on Father's Day, so that is correct. You're right. See, that's something that a father will not forget.
That's for sure. Man, these front four are all on top of each other. That's like Hunter Haley close in. Even the pack behind us is
Whoa!
Oh.
Mark got loose, and the 81 just said, hello, I'm going to stick my front nose up your butt.
Yeah, and I've noticed that with Mark kind of all night, just getting loose on the bottom there. And he had the car on his outside, so that pinched him down. Really hurt Steven Stempian more than anybody. It's going to give him some nose damage, but I think it's all right nose damage-wise. So we'll see how this plays out. But now the front six are together.
We have some coming down pit road already now here, Zach. We got Todd Neese. Oh, Todd Neese is making an early pit stop.
Yeah, he is. And Cedric Hunter's made a stop, too.
Oh, did he? Yeah, he did on lap 69. Dave Bush did, too, on lap 70. Interesting.
The interesting strategy some of these guys are playing, but we'll see how it works out for them.
Well, we did see some of them make it 32 laps, 33 laps. There's some out there that can do it. So, again, but it goes back to, you got to start saving fuel at the beginning of your fuel run. Like, literally, the minute you leave pit road, you got to start saving. You got to think of the future, what you're trying to accomplish there. You can't run the truck hard. You can't, go hot lapping it for 10 laps because you'll lose 4 laps on hot lapping 10 laps. So you're literally might look awesome and go, wow, I'm gaining a whole bunch of positions and I'm gaining time, but before you know it, halfway towards the end of the run, you're going, oh crap, the truck is crap. Right? I mean, basically that's what happens. Yeah. You just watch the time just start clipping off then, and you're like, oh man, now I'm a second slower.
Yeah, leader running a 56.91. I know Cedric Hunter's on the new tires. He'll be coming around. He ran a 55.45, so about a second and a half faster on new tires than what we see right here. And I mean, it's just when these guys stop, man. I'm questioning when they will. I think it's going to be 75 most likely, but we'll have to see.
Well, it's interesting with Cedric too. He went in and got his one set of tires, so he's got another set sitting in pit road yet. So it's looking good. I think it's looking good for him. To be honest with you, I think the strategy, if we stay green, I think the ball is in that 11 Cat 5 machine there of Cedric Hunter. I really do.
I think that's pretty correct too, because I mean, right now, if these guys continue to stay out and just run with each other, they're running 57-second laps. Cedric, I believe, when he pitted, was about 3 seconds back of this lead pack. So, if he's running a second lap faster, it's only going to take 3 extra laps for these guys to go to him be ahead of him. And you're going to see Collie this time coming down. He's got Hartwell also coming with him. So these guys are deciding to pit a little early. And you're going to have Mark Whitley, Hunter Hayward, Steven Stimpy, and Bradley Delf all stay out with Nicholas Lobey. Also, Nicholas Lobey, after his spin earlier, he's up to 4th.
Wow, good bounce back for him. He was involved in 2 of the yellows.
Yep. So, good bounce back for him. You see Collie going into his pit box, no slide through, great stop. See where he comes out in relationship to Cedric Hunter. That's where I'm going to be interested in. Cedric's crossing the start-finish line now as Collie leaves his pit box. So Cedric's going to have a couple second lead over these guys. I believe they'll cut into that pretty quickly. But if it plays out just right, you never know with Cedric here. He has that extra set of tires. They get a caution here with 15 to go. He could come back down and get another set while these guys just took their last set.
Well, you look in the time and the scoring right there. You can see the last time their total pit stop, how long they were on pit road, and that L stands for laps and what lap they pitted on last time they pitted on there in the ticker there, Zaka. Why did I say that? I don't know why.
Well, I'll take it.
Okay.
I'm not one to complain.
And Hunter was on lap 40.
Yeah.
Paul, lap 40.
Pretty how far they've stretched it.
Yeah. They got to be coming in pit road here very shortly.
Yeah, I think it'll be the next few laps for sure. I know we've seen Hunter stretch it pretty far on that first one. But my thing is you're giving up time right now. But if it is your last set, you don't want to have too many laps on because if someone else, like I said, Cedric Hunter has tires still, that puts him at a pretty good advantage.
Well, they need to make it. They can make it probably about another 3 laps. They got pitted on lap 40. They got 50, 60, 70, 70. Lap 70 was 30 laps on the tires and fuel. They said they can go, 33 to 35 laps. So within this next 3 to 5 laps, these guys should be soon pitting. Now, Mark Whitley pitted on lap 53. So he's going to run another 10, 13 laps before he has to pit. So that's going to be about 10 to go. Can he make up that time?
I think that, he's running 57-second laps. There you see Hunter Hayward and Steven Stimpian, also followed by Nicholas Mulvey down pit road. So those 3 pit. But I don't think he needs to stay out too long. Right now, he's losing so much time to the other guys. As we see these guys coming down pit road to get their final stop of the night. Yeah, actually, Steven Stimpian had a pretty good bit of front end damage. So good job on him to be able to stay with that pack, with that front end. We'll see if he gets it popped out. Yes, he does. Fast repair on for the 81. He's ready to go.
Well, you know what was funny is you race on the track and you also race on pit road because we just watched these 2 guys racing down pit road.
Side by side. As they come off of pit road here, right on the back bumper of Hunter Hayward in the 21. Now, the thing is, so Cedric's already coming out of turn 1 on the other straightaway while these guys are going into the corners. They came up a good bit of time with 23 laps to go, but they're going to be a good bit quicker too.
Oh, look at this. Oh, what a shot. Oh, wow. Oh, check out the logo. RST there. That's pretty.
Yeah, you're going to have to push if you want to catch up. That's the thing. You're definitely going to have to work together. You're not going to drive there by yourself.
Oh, when's Mark Whitley decide to come in? Like I said, he can stay out another about 10 laps, maybe 13 laps. But it's so much time. He's running 57.7s. Bradley is running 57.6. Oh, 57.5. Steven Leffler is in 3rd position, running 58.3. And then you got Cedric Hunter leading this pack up 13 positions, running 56 flats.
Yep.
Wow.
So, yeah, Mark Whitley's giving up a lot of time running 57.61 here. I think he's trying to catch a caution. I think that's his goal. But you never know. You're playing with fire doing that.
Yeah.
Now, the only thing I worry about Cedric Hunter is he's got Hartwell and Collie behind him who are kind of hooked up, pushing each other. They're going about a half second quicker than Cedric, and he's got about a 3-second lead over them. So you should see that in the next 6 laps. They should be there. Again, Cedric again consistent 56.0. But Brandon Colley's 56 or 55.61. For 4/10 of a second.
Yeah, these guys, like you said, will be catching him probably, like you said, what, next 6 to 8 laps, you think? Maybe? Maybe not even that?
Should. The time will start to drop that they're catching him. But if they can get in the draft, and especially because they're, nose to tail, they're going so much faster. That draft is just being with the extra truck like that, you go so much quicker down the straights that, that's going to be huge. Now, if they were separated, it would be very tough to make that time up, even with the newer tires.
Well, it looks like Hartwell is starting to fall off, though, but he does got damage there, Zach, on the front. So,
Yeah.
you know that's hindering him there.
Definitely is. But I tell you what, they're catching Cedric at a pretty rapid rate. They're only 2 seconds back now. They should catch him within the next 4 laps. So about 16 to go, we'll be catching Cedric, who should be our, leader, I guess you could say, as Bradley Hill picks in second position with 20 to go. Mark Whitley continues on, run 57 53. That's a lot of time he's given up, man.
Huge. He's banking on the yellow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his only strategy now is bank on the yellow. And if he gets that late break yellow, which is, I don't know how their truck series trends. I know Cup series, it trends that way a little bit, but trucks, we do not know. So I don't know. I don't want to call it that way, but, if he gets that late break yellow there, Zach, he's going to look in the Casper seat because he's going to have fresh tires, and we've seen 2 to 3 seconds faster on fresh tires. The rest of the pack won't have anything for Mark. It just won't happen. But, the only problem Mark would have to do is navigate through traffic, which could cause some issues.
Very well could.
It's easier said than done, starting in 10th place thinking I can blow through the field. Yeah, but first you got to pass the trucks that you're trying to blow through, so, and they're just not going to move over. You got 10 laps to go in a race. They're going to race you like it's the last lap. That's what race drivers do.
That they do. And now you can see Collie less than a second, really half a second behind Cedric here now. That's going to be the battle for the lead. It's going to be a pretty easy overtake here. These guys are in the draft now. Now Cedric just has to hang on to the backup. That's got to be his goal.
Yeah. And
get these tires to even out and then have a little battle with these guys. These guys, you got to also think about, these guys have been running a lot faster pace than him because they're lined up like that. So they heat the tires up. So, once they get here, Cedric might have a little something for him, actually.
Well, that and Cedric's got a set of tires in pit road just like Mark would. As Mark is now hitting pit lane with 18 to go.
Wide.
3 wide for the lead, basically, ladies and gentlemen. This is for the lead.
Yeah, Hartwell too. Bottom, I think.
Oh, he hits that rumble.
Loose. Cedric Hunter going to push Collie down the straight now. And now the battle kicks off.
Yeah. Interesting. As Mark is going to fall
way back. He hasn't even left his box yet. He's just leaving his box now as these guys are coming out. Or out of one.
Yeah, he's going to be 14th, 15th position. Nope, 15th. Yep, he's still dropping.
Yeah, he's going to be way on back there.
About 14th position, 1st to 14th. Ouch.
The interesting part I'm interested to see is, can Hunter Hayward, Steven Stimpy make up enough time here to get with this pack, because they had the freshest tires of the guys really close enough to even do anything. We'll see here once it comes around. We'll see the intervals change here. So 3.3 seconds back. I think they might have pulled this off. They might play this exactly perfectly as they're running a second lap quicker.
Yeah. Really, now this is going to come down what truck's faster than the other truck and who's working with who and where and what now.
Definitely so.
I mean, that's basically what we're down to, ladies and gentlemen. We're right along in here with Todd Neese. He's going to try to get around that 13 on the high side. Nope, he's going to let him keep that inside. We got Dave in the 20, DeWalt, Toyota, side by side with Todd there in 8th position. I don't think that is, yeah, that is for a battle for position.
See that draft just pulling Todd forward. This is going to get interesting, Robert, as we get near to end to go. I'm looking at Todd Neese here now on the 1 machine. David Casey again looking to the inside, not 20 to Walt. Down the long front straightaway here at Pennsylvania. Front three haven't broken away there. I tell you what, Cedric Hunter's done a good job. Like I said, that's what he had to do. He needed to stay with these guys once they got around him. And his lap time's completely picked up since they got in front of him. Like he's going almost a half second quicker than he was just due to the draft.
Well, you can see here from Hunter running in 4th position, front row racing. You can see the lead pack right there in front of him. They're going into turn 3 as he's now entering turn 3. So looks like he's 2.3 seconds behind, and I don't know, 3 trucks versus 2 trucks. I don't think that's gonna be enough.
I also got Nicholas Lobe there too, so
Okay, see, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know if these 3 can catch them 3. 2.2 seconds.
Chance right there, but not enough. The thing is, the closer they get, the more draft they get, so it's a little bit easier to catch up. And, you'll start
Yeah, but it makes that truck push though then too.
Yes and no.
No?
The,
Oh, okay.
30 years not nearly as bad as it was. They've definitely toned that down a little bit.
As we got Kerry out there in the cup side of things. Yes, there is 1 green white checker here tonight. So that might play factor too. We'll have to wait and see with 13. Well, nope, sorry, 12 laps to go. Or
Yep.
how many ever laps to go?
12.
12? Okay.
You can see that's the contenders right here. We see the front 6. 3-pack. The first pack a little 3 cars, and the second pack a little 3 cars.
Well, they got it down to 1.8, so they are coming. I just don't know if they have enough time.
That's a good question, Robert.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm 1.7.
They're definitely starting to reel them in now.
And how far back? 1.6. How far back do you need to be? About a second to catch that draft?
They're already catching it right now. About 2 seconds back, you're starting to catch it. Now, once you're within 1 second, you're really, you're getting a big toe.
You get a draft for being 2 seconds back?
Oh yeah,
Really?
yeah. It definitely plays a factor. I mean, you're not getting a crazy toe back there as the air's starting to trim the tumble back down in front of the nose of these cars. But it's still pretty turbulent air. As you see, they took out like almost up to 6/10 that time just because they broke through that 2-second barrier. And you're going to see that continue to shrink.
Well, this doesn't help either. We got Cedric falling back a little bit. We got Hartwell looking on the inside of Colley.
Yep.
So now they're battling up here with 11 to go. And look at this pack. Look how far. Look at Stevens. Stevens getting a huge run out of the tunnel turn. I wouldn't pass him though, Stevens. Stay right where you're at. Yep. Just keep towing with him. Smart driving there by the 81.
Hard,
I know he wants to get by Hunter, but at the same time, you need to, think about the long haul here.
Also got to remember Mark Whitley pitted that late from the lead. He's 16 seconds back.
Yeah, he needs a yellow.
Yeah, he's definitely going to need yellow. It's now Hunter Hayward to the back of Cedric Hunter at number 11.
Now we got
There
battle
goes
for the
Colley
lead.
again.
Yep, there goes Colley for it again. 10 laps to go. Still got 20 miles to go yet here, Zach. Over 20 miles.
That would do the battle for third heating up there. Stempian got a run there on Hunter Hayward now.
Yeah, see, now here you go.
Hartwell.
Yep. It's time to go, and now we got Hartwell. Now he wants to take the lead over Colley. Colley's might do the crossover move, and and he does, but I don't think he has enough of energy in that truck to pass him, so he's going to fall back behind that 5 and push him down the front stretch here into turn 1. And the rest of the pack is there. Hello. We have a 6-way battle for the lead.
Yes, you do. And Cedric Hunter getting hung out to the top now. He's going to get passed by Hunter Hayward. I believe Steven Stimpian should be able to get by him now, too, unless they all stay up top and that lets that drastic keep us moving. Steven Stimpian give him a little help.
This is crazy. You go from a 3-truck battle to a 6-truck battle for the lead.
I think the strategy Steven Stimpian, Hunter Hayward, and all them played is pretty smart.
Yeah. And I know, I definitely know Steven loves Pocono. It's one of his favorite tracks.
Look at Hunter Hayward to the inside of Brandon Colley, but the thing is, oh, look at Brandon Hartwell breaking the draft. That's going to let them race. But now Hunter Hayward to the back end of Colley. That's going to give Colley a pretty big run here. Man, he clips him. Hartwell saves it.
No, he doesn't.
Hunter Hayward gets
no,
a
he
lead.
does. Yeah, he does. Cedric had nowhere to go. And Colley went around, and oh my God, did this change everything. I don't think Cedric was ready for that checkup and ran right in the back of Colley. That's called just a chain reaction in my eyes there, Zach. I mean,
yeah.
Hartwell saved it.
Hartwell giving the big push right here. Colley's going to try to make the aggressive dive to the inside last second and then just gets in the back end and may even been a little net code to the 5. Since his 5 spin around, that checks Colley up. And really, the 13, the 11, all these guys are trying. You can't lift personally in this situation. You lift, you lose so much time, and then you see right there into the back end.
What happened was the 13 went high. Brandon, like you said, went low, so give the 13 room, and unfortunately, Cedric was there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was just my call racing deal.
Yeah, that's the way I look at it too, man.
I mean, there's no fault on anybody. Everybody was giving everybody room. They were all doing the right thing. It's just wrong place at the wrong time, I guess is what you want to say. But, this is interesting now, Zach.
Yeah, you're going to see Cedric Hunter pit now. I know that. You also got to think Mark Willie pitted a lot later than guys, so he's going to have pretty fresh tires back there. So you're going to see some charging through the field here late in this race. But, man, like you said, I think it was just a big race deal. I mean, it was everybody going for the win. Colley had a big push from Hunter Hayward. He saw his opportunity to dive to the inside of the 5, and he tried it, and it just didn't work out. And then from there on there, it's just you can't lift in these trucks. The momentum's too much. You lift, you won't lose the draft.
I want to see what pit road, what's going to happen here on pit road. Who's going to go where? Oh, we got Hunter coming in, Hartwell coming in, Cedric coming in, Dave Neese is coming in, Colley's coming in, Mark Whitley's coming in, David Neese is coming in, Brandon Caress is coming in, Steven Leffler's coming in, and like Lee likes to say, pit party. Was that good? Did I do that good?
Party! I can't do that.
Okay, well, now he's going to be mad at us because we took his thing.
Pit road.
There we go. Yeah, just change it up. Pit road. Pate. We're going to pate like it's 1999. All right. Well, it looks like the top 7 stayed out. The rest of the field came in. Holy mackerel, hang on. Cedric got a new truck. Oh, jeez. Oh, I thought Hunter was pitting. No, he did not pit. My bad.
He did not, no.
Oh, did he fake out?
He faked it.
Oh, my bad. I thought he went in pit road.
interesting call by a few of these guys pitting too. So, yeah, we're going to see how this plays out. I don't know where Cedric Hunter's going to shake out to be.
Eighth.
Wow, he's going to be in eighth. Oh, this is going to get this is going to get crazy. You know, right there at the end, these guys are running lap time wise 56-1, 56-4. So that's about a second slower than you know, fast as you can go. So pace the truck lights are going to be out this time. When we come back around, it'll be 4 to go when we take the green. It's going to be a tough task to get there from 8th. But I think he's going to have some pretty crazy speed here to be able to possibly get up there.
Yeah, well, it looks like what do we... No, this is not going to trigger that green-white checker, so...
Nope.
Oh, boy.
So we still have a chance for that, too.
Interesting. Well, I told you, ladies and gentlemen, sit back and get ready because here we go. I hope you got your Gatorade, your soda pop, popcorn, candy, whatever you have to drink. Ready for some action here, Zach?
Yes, we are. This is the moment of the race. It's the big moment. So we'll see how it affects these guys and what kind of decisions they make. It's going to be all over the place from here. I can tell you that much. And I'm excited to see how it plays out.
I'm worried.
Deep down inside, I'm worried too. Ooh, I can feel the nervous energy on the racetrack. For Hunter Hayward there lead, Steven Stipping second, Nicholas Lowey third, in the 13 third, fourth is Brandon Hartwell, fifth Bradley Delph. Let's see how it plays out here as we get ready to go back green flag racing.
Pace truck is in, green flag is out. Here we go. As well, Brandon Colley said, "I'm not waiting." He already ducked out.
Cedric Hunter with some big moves in the back. In the 11, he's going 3 wide through the middle of the 14 and the 53. See what the tires do. I think he's able to drive right past him. He's already up to 5th. Steven Stimpy way up high off of turn 2. It's going to be 3 wide going down to the tail turn. Cedric Hunter already there. He's going to be almost to Hunter Hayward. He's going to be inside. What a move from 8th to 1st. The amount of time to the lead. The 11 is out front.
And we just had Hartwell into the wall, got tapped by somebody. Now we have a battle going on back here for 3rd, 4th, 5th position.
Oh, Mark Whitley goes around.
Oh, no. And that's going to trigger our only green-white checkered here. So, oh, boy. Let's go back and see what happened to Mark here on lap 97. You can see Hartwell's there in the wall.
Yeah.
This is coming up here. Oh. David Nice just came up and got right into Mark. He said, "Give me a do," and Mark said, "I'll give you a golf ball."
He said 4.
Turn 4. I need to turn 4. Oh, boy. Here we go. Now what?
Definitely interesting. But I tell you what, I did not expect Cedric to be in the leading out of turn 2 from 8th.
Yeah, that was a power move. I mean, that was
kind of mind blown.
Yeah, tires. I mean, he worked the traffic well though.
Yeah, through the middle, all down the back stretch, and then.
Cedric Hunter's on Facebook yet with a smiley face. What in the world, dude?
Yeah, he's sitting in a pretty good position now with the new tires. I mean, really, other than him, I don't believe anybody's got anything new. So he's just got to do a good job on these restarts, and he should be able to bring this thing home.
Mm-hmm.
Don't want to say it's for sure lockdown because I've seen crazier things. I have seen crazier things in my time of iRacing.
Todd Neese, lap 94. Stephen Leffler, 94. Now, and it looks like they took tires. So, yeah, I mean, like you said there, Zach, this is far from being over. You got Stephen Leffler. You got Todd Neese on fresher tires than anybody else. Bradley in that 14 pitted on lap 81. Better tires than anybody else. Brandon Caress, lap 95. Dave, Mark, Paul, Jason Adams. Well, he's on lap 73. Paul was on lap 77. Okay. David Neese, lap 97. Mark Whitley sitting in pit road right now. Brandon Hartwell, lap 98. So some of these guys still had a set of tires, I think, Zach, to be honest with you. I mean, unless they were sitting and just getting fuel, but it wouldn't take that long. They all had between 13 to 14 pit stop.
Wow, this is shaking out to be a pretty crazy little finish here. Gotta give a shout out to Nicholas Lolby, too. Remember, he was involved in 2 cautions earlier.
Yeah.
And he's sitting in the 3rd position from starting 19th.
Yeah. And he's going to be starting. Now, if you were Cedric, where would you start, inside or outside?
Probably the inside. I just got to go with the inside and cover that off.
I would start on the outside and have Hunter push me. I think Hunter's a little stronger than the 13 here tonight.
Well, if you think about it, if he goes to the outside, then Hunter's going to be on the bottom.
Never mind. That's
Hey,
not what I was thinking. So, yeah, it would come the 13 and the 14, which been pretty equal vehicles all night. So, yeah, I guess it really wouldn't matter. What was I thinking? See, that's why I don't get race wins.
You always got to think I was going to put out. Yeah, he's going to elect to take the bottom. I just think the bottom, you got less chance of getting collected in anything. You got to think, if you start on the outside line, you're putting faith in somebody below you to hold the bottom here late in this race. And, people are going for it, so you got to think smart about how you're going to do this. And I think holding the bottom is definitely going to be the most correct way to do it.
Oh, Derek Paulson's out there. Haven't talked to him in a couple weeks. Yeah, how you doing there, buddy? Thanks for tuning in. Much appreciated. We got a total of 18 people on YouTube, and right now we got 10 people. 11 people on Facebook. Let's get the numbers higher. I'd like to see big numbers.
Big numbers. Well, 11 people viewing on Facebook. 11's out front.
Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, is that how that works?
See if well, we didn't get Hunter Hayward out there, out front in the 21. We'll have 21, huh?
There we go. That sounds like, yeah.
Come on, Hunter.
Yeah. Come on, Hunter. Go.
Well, I guess it's the Hunter versus Hunter show. Cedric Hunter versus Hunter Hayward.
Oh, good. Yeah. Didn't think of that. Well, we're going to find out. Pace truck is in. Green flag's going to fly. One green, white checkered. Here we go. Something happens, Zach. The race will end, so it doesn't matter. These guys are going to be racing it to the end. That was the last restart of the race as they fan out all over the place.
And down in turn 1, Nicholas Lobby on the back bumper.
Oh!
Back in. Do they save it? The 1 and the 21
Wow.
save it, but it's going to stack up. I think that's going to be a wreck.
Oh!
From behind there, yes, it is. Caution is out. Race is over. Cedric Hunter's the winner. Nicholas Lobby in second with, I believe, the 72 of Stephen Leffler coming home in third.
Wow. I think Dave Bush needs an ambulance.
Yeah, that was a big hit.
He went up over. Let's go watch and see if we can see if I can get in watch this. We'll slow this down. Watch Dave Bush. Poor Dave Bush. He got uplifted. Let's see here. We can see the 21 getting loose right there. Looks like he's going to save it. Todd Neese gets loose, gets up into Stevens. Stevens going to go around, and this is where the carnage happens. Dave Bush tries to get out of the way, up into the wall, and watch this, Zach. Up over he goes, on his lid, and around he goes. Oh, and he's still flipping.
Wow.
And wham. Jason
Major
Adams was involved. The 14. What else? We got the 27. Both nieces were involved. Oh, here comes James Small. Nowhere to go. Almost misses it. Head on. And, oh, Dave Bush is still not done yet. He hit every vehicle in turn 1. What a finish. Wow. So, yes. That's it. That's going to give the victory here to Cedric Hunter in Cat 5 Esports Machine here tonight. Congratulations to him. Like you said there, Zach. Then we have Nicholas bringing it home. Second, up 17 positions. Cedric Hunter's up 16 positions. Steven Leffler, good bounce back for him. He is going to bring it home in 3rd place. Brandon Caress is going to bring it home in 4th, up 3 positions. And Hunter, unfortunately, is going to be down 3 positions, but he is going to round it out in the top 5 here tonight.
Yes,
that's
he
it.
Is. Congrats to the top 3.
Yeah, what a race. Oh, the 24 sitting in the middle. Oh, and now you just pop. Whoa. And now Hunter's on his lid. And look, all the vehicles just pop. Now poor Cedric ain't going to make it back around the victory lane. He's smoking.
I don't think he cares personally. If I know Cedric, he don't give
Yeah, who cares? I won.
Yeah, as long as he gets the checker flag, that's all that matters to him. So,
That's right.
congrats to Cedric there tonight, bringing home the victory. Also, congrats to Nicholas Lobey and Steven Leffler getting the victory here. Good run for a bunch of guys. That was a fun race to watch here at Pocono, Pennsylvania. Man, Robert, I enjoyed it.
I did too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back within 2 minutes with our race winner and our 2nd and 3rd place finisher here at Sim Racing Unleashed at Pocono Raceway. So stay tuned, don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
All right, we are back here with our podium finishers for tonight at the Sim Racing Unleashed Truck Series at Pocono Raceway. Man, what a race we've seen here tonight. So we're going to have some great talks here with our top 3. And first, man, we're going to get chatting with is Steven Leffler in at number 72. Let's see how his night went. Hey, Steven, it's Zach in the booth, man. You got a copy?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, it's going great, man, up here in the booth, buddy. We had a great time watching the race tonight. You guys put on a heck of a show. But, man, oh, man, what a crazy ending there. You restart in the 7th position, and you're able to somehow come home in 3rd. How did that all play out for you?
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty bad night overall for the entire race. I just got a lucky break. hit the wall early on, running fourth. Just couldn't recover after that. And then it seemed like every single restart after I got the damage fixed, I was just getting pounded by people. I mean, we run practice every week and have 8 people show up, and then 20 people show up on the race. And of course, the people that want to beat and bang aren't the ones that show up for practice. So, it goes to show. Like I said, got a lucky break though. I think I restarted 16th or 17th. Went from that up to 7th. And, I would have liked it to run green. I know I had something there at the end, but just never got a chance to show what I had.
Yeah, definitely unfortunate. Like I say, I always want to see it run green and have that shot at it. But sometimes you got to take being lucky better than just being good at the end there, So got a really good finish here tonight for yourself in third. What was the toughest part about the tricky triangle here tonight? It's 3 different turns and they're all pretty different. So where did you struggle? Where did you think your strong suits were?
Well, as far as struggling goes, I didn't really have to struggle because I didn't have any power in my truck nearly the entire race. It was a turd. But once you get in a rhythm, and I think that was the hardest part, was just on the restarts here at the end, was just trying to find my rhythm from driving with a junk truck the entire race to having a fixed up one that my crew gave me. Just trying to get back in the rhythm. But I guess I never had to because couldn't make it go green.
For sure, man. For sure. Well, congrats on the third here tonight in the truck series here at SRU for Pocono. Before we let you go, Steve, anybody want to send a shout out to, man?
Yeah, all the guys at SRU for putting the races on each week. You guys at Freaky Fast for broadcasting us. Thank you for coming over and doing Wednesday nights for us. So been wanting to do it for a couple months now, and it's finally good that it finally happened. But you guys for putting the broadcast on for us, and then 22Q Family Foundation for allowing me to run their colors, and then Budget Sim Boxes.
Awesome, Steven. Well, buddy, congrats here tonight on third, and thank you for letting us be a part of your Wednesday nights. Also, it's always a pleasure here to broadcast your guys' league, and we will catch you on Sunday, man.
Appreciate it. You guys have a good night.
You too, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, you heard it there. Third place man, Steven Leffler in the 72. Wanted to go green tonight. Did catch those, greens like he wanted, but guess what? He came home, got him a third place finish. And sometimes, like Brandon Colley actually said, it's better to be lucky than good. So, that's what it takes sometimes. But now we'll move on to second with Nick Lobe in the 13, and we'll see what he has to say about his race tonight after a pretty eventful race for him. Hey, Nick, it's Zach in the booth. You got a copy, man?
I got a copy.
Well, Nick, you had a heck of a night tonight, up and down, I would say. You had involved in really 2 cautions there early in this race, but you're able to bounce back and finish second. How was that roller coaster ride?
Oh, it was really fun. I knew starting in the back, it was going to be tough getting back up to the front. And that first run, it was really rough, just getting all the dirty air. But somehow the cautions fell in my favor. My tire strategy fell in my favor, and I got hooked up with the 21 and 81, and we made it push to the front.
Yeah, you guys look really good there, and like all night, it seemed like if you just weren't in the draft, you just didn't have you had to have trucks around you. Really, was that a big factor tonight?
Oh yeah, for sure. There was a lot of times I found myself losing time to a pack in front of me. I felt like you needed a pusher, 2 cars to at least catch up and stay with the pack. So I found that to be a big factor. That and the dirty air was really rough, especially in the tunnel turn.
Yeah, definitely. We've seen that all night. As you said, it's really tough to follow through a bunch of these turns. So, yeah, really, really tough. What do you feel like your strong suits? Because we got 3 tricky corners here. What do you think your strong suit was, and which corner do you think you could have got a little better maybe tonight?
I feel like tonight, turns 1 and turns 2, I did pretty good in. I found myself out-braking a lot of people in turn 1. I don't know if that was hurting my tire wear, but I found myself strong in turn 1. In turn 2, if I could hit it right, I found myself getting strong through turn 2. But turn 3 was my problem corner. I found basically everyone getting stronger runs off the corner in turn 3 than me. So I think I needed a stronger turn 3, and I would have been better.
Interesting. Yeah, this track's definitely tricky, man. With 3 completely different corners, so you gotta definitely be on your game to be able to get all 3 of them right. But man, Nick, what a great run for you here tonight. After being involved in 2 of those cautions, bounce back to second, and congrats on that. Before we let you go, man, anybody wants to shout to?
Just thanks to all the fans, everyone watching. We appreciate it. I checked the viewers on YouTube through the race, and I saw we had a lot today. So thanks for watching.
Awesome, Nick. Well, we'll catch you next time, man, and congrats on the second place finish.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too, buddy. All right, that was Nick Loby in the 13 machine here at Sim Racing Unleashed. And now we will move on to our winner tonight, who played the strategy right, I must say, and got that caution there at the end to be able to put those 4 fresh tires on. And man, what a half a lap to get to the lead, and we'll have to see what he says about that. Hey, Cedric, it's Zach in the booth, buddy. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, man, you told us, we talked to you before during that caution, and you said you had an extra set of tires, and you just needed that caution, so you got it. Now, I got to ask you, did you think you were going to go from 8th to 1st in the tunnel turn on that restart?
No, definitely not on this. I was kind of expecting, maybe turn 3 I was going to pass and maybe claim the lead with about 3 laps to go. I wasn't expecting it to be, first corner, pretty much pass half the field in one corner.
It was really awesome to watch. I gotta tell you, we were up here going, oh man, he's going through the middle and then going down the middle, down the back straightaway. And you did a great job to have that extra set. So that strategy definitely played out right there for you pretty well. Another thing I was talking to a lot of the other guys about is how big the draft was affect you.
Oh, it was everything. It was huge. I noticed that one run there when I think when I pitted at that point, I had like 50 something laps on my tires. I was still able to kind of keep up in the pack, even though they had, 15, 20 lap old tires, just due to the fact, it's the draft. So this track's almost everything with draft. Kind of all time, even if you're a little bit slower, all time that you lose in the corners, you just gain back in the straightaways. And so that was really a game changer tonight. So I feel like the strategy was kind of wide open. Obviously, we got super lucky with caution falling there at the end with those front guys getting into each other. And I apologize to Brandon for getting into the back of him there. There was nowhere for me to go. So it's unfortunate for him. It kind of resulted in a bad finish for him. But overall, it was a good race, and it played out, perfectly, I guess. It was a very up and down race, and it was a lucky win.
Yeah, definitely will. Like I told a few guys that said they were lucky to get their position up here. Brandon would say this: it's better to be lucky than good. So sometimes you got to take luck there, and that was a great finish there for you tonight. At Pocono here, we got 3 completely different corners too. I asked each of the guys this. I kind of want to see what you think about this too. 3 completely different corners. Where do you think your strong suit is here, and where do you think your weak point is?
I would say the tunnel turn. I feel like on the longer run, that was where I was making up all my time. I'd lose it definitely in turn 3. That was kind of the part where I struggled in. I saw a lot of people were entering it like shallow, and we're doing an early entry. And I was kind of trying to do the opposite, to just the turn in once you kind of commit to that outer line was tough. So I'd definitely say turn 3 struggled the most. Could still make it work, but it was definitely probably my worst corner. And then the tunnel turn was, I just felt like I was flying there.
Yeah, definitely, buddy. Well, 3 tricky corners here tonight, and you were able to tame them. So congrats on the victory here at SRU, your first year for them in the Truck Series. So congrats again on that, buddy. It was fun to watch. Before we let you go, though, anybody wants to shout out to?
Absolutely. I want to first of all shout out to you guys. I know you guys put in fantastic work almost every single weeknight here at Freaky Fast. So I very much appreciate it. I want to shout out all the league drivers and league admins for letting me race here. It's a privilege. These guys are really good and gave me a run for my money tonight. As I stated earlier, this one wasn't due to talent, it was due to luck. So I appreciate them letting me race here. And I want to shout out all the race fans out there watching every single broadcast and spending their valuable time here on Freaky Fast watching these races. We appreciate it.
Awesome, buddy. Well, congrats again on first place, man, and we will catch you later on Saturday. And again, congrats.
Thanks, man.
All right, guys, that was Cedric Hunter, your first place winner here tonight at Pocono, Pennsylvania in the Truck Series here at Sim Racing Unleashed. And man, what a race we've seen here tonight, Robert.
That is correct. All right, Zach, we will go through our unofficial results here tonight with Sim Racing Unleashed here at the Tricky Triangle, and the floor is yours, sir.
Awesome. Well, bringing home the victory tonight for his first time here at Sim Racing Unleashed is Cedric Hunter. Second will go to Nicholas Lobey. Third is Stephen Leffler. Fourth, Braden Caress. Fifth, Hunter Hayward. Sixth goes to David Cation. Seventh is Paul Regney. Eighth, Brandon Hartwell. Ninth, Mark Whitley after starting on the pole. 10th is Steven Stimpy. The 11th will go to Todd Neese. 12th is Jason Adams. 13th, James Small. 14th is Bradley Delph. 15th goes to Dave Bush. 16th to Gomez. 17th is David Neese. And rounding out your field in the 18th position is Michael Butler.
All right, that is going to round out your field here tonight, everybody. We want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in here tonight at Freaky Fast Broadcasting here at Sim Racing Unleashed at Pocono Raceway. Well, Zach, what a race we had. Congratulations to Cedric and the rest of the drivers and, you know, your top three and everybody else that had fun out there. And we do appreciate everybody tuning in on Facebook. Don't forget to hit that like button and that bell button, which will automatically give you us a follow. And make sure you share it with your friends and family and show them what you like to watch or who you're rooting for, and get some more fan bases out there to root for that favorite driver that you're watching week in and week out here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. Also, if you're on the YouTube side, you can do the same thing. Don't forget to hit that like on this stream here there on YouTube, and you also can hit that subscribe button so every time we go live you don't miss any of the action. And YouTube also has a share button that you can share to your favorite platform out there, your social media platform, to whatever your likings is, and again, show them off to your friends and family and let them know what you like to enjoy on your nights here at Freaky Fast Broadcasting. But, well, Zach, we're going to get ready to sign off here from Pocono. We're going to be off tomorrow night. Thursday night, we are off. Friday night, we are off, ladies and gentlemen, and then we get ready for World Series of Sim Racing League as they take on Bristol Motor Speedway for some short track action, beating and banging racing. So hopefully you tune in on Saturday at 8:45 as I'll be up in the booth with Lee Tidwell at 8:45, and we'll be able to watch Zach Hall and Cedric Hunter, Brandon Colley. My God, half this field will be there Saturday night. So, but until then, everybody, we like to say God bless everybody. We love you all. Peace out.
Bye, everybody.